Hi everybody, it's Marcie, and I'm trying to get this so my microwave isn't in the way. There we go. It's Marcie, and today is Thursday. We are going to be making, I left my recipe over there. I knew I forgot something. Today we're going to be making, well, I put in the description polenta with goat cheese and chives. Really, the recipe I have is grits with goat cheese and chives, but it's the same thing. So if you want it for breakfast like we have sometimes, by all means, call it grits. If you want it for dinner, call it polenta. It's a really easy recipe. Oh, I said it again, Karen, I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna move this. Here, we'll just move it down so then it's not in the way. Let's move over to this stove. That's even better. Okay, so let me get my burner on. This is a new stove we've got here, so I don't know it very well yet. We're gonna start off with, and again, I'm doing half because I don't want to have as much as it actually makes. It calls for 4 cups of chicken broth and half a cup of water. I'm gonna do 2 cups of chicken broth. And yes, this is water. And then let's get the 1/4 of a cup water in there too. Whoops, a little too much. There we go. And then I'm going to just add the bouillon cubes because that is easiest right now for me. Except if I can't open these. There we go. I knew it was in there someplace. That is looking right down. Okay. There's always a little place on this to peel off, and I can never find it right. There we go. Okay, so we've got that going. Let's turn that up a little bit more to get that boiling. So we're supposed to bring the water and the broth to a boil in a medium pot, but this is a small pot because we're not going to use that much. And I've already measured out the grits. I use the quick cooking here. The Quaker grits, use that, and I've got that measured out. I've got half a cup because it normally calls for a whole cup. And then we're gonna add some chives and crumbled goat cheese. I still have some goat cheese left from yesterday. Let's get that. Now let's do a bowl. It'll be a little less messy. Should have heated this water up at least. Thanks. While I am doing this, oh gosh, let's get rid of this mess. Okay, now it needs, where did it go? 4 ounces crumbled goat cheese. And a full log is 10 ounces, so it needs a little bit more than this. I'm gonna go ahead and crumble this up because it really doesn't take long once we get the water boiling. I hope you guys have been checking out some of my posts. I've been posting about a lot of my friends who have some great businesses. Please check it out. If you ever need anybody for anything, oh, wait a second, this probably is enough. 4 ounces, yeah, so I barely need any more because I'm doing half. If you ever need anybody for anything, insurance, car repair, I mean, you name it, I absolutely guarantee I know somebody. Because I'm in this great group, ICAG, I know a guy or gal, And I really do. I know I'm in everything now. Okay. As high as it goes, not quite. This is still very lukewarm. So Brittany came out today, or no, came out yesterday or the day before. She's been here. It's been so great. I finally got to hug a kid of mine. And we are on the road to getting past this, talking about Passover and possibly doing something. I'm very excited about that. Okay, now as this is starting to warm up, these are gonna crumble a little. Need a little bit longer there. Yeah, I've done 2 breakfast things today. That's funny. Or this week. I haven't thought of that. Tomorrow I've got a dessert because I know that I get way more watches on desserts. And if you can, go like my YouTube page. It's Marcie's Cocoa Life. If you are not already following me on Facebook, please do that because I'm going to be announcing some things soon. That felt good. Okay, this is like the first live I've had someone in the room with me in so long, and it's like the craziest one I've had. Okay, there, that's crumbling. And okay, I'm gonna go ahead. It's not quite boiling, but it's pretty darn close. I'm gonna go ahead and add the polenta or grits. It took me a long time to realize that they were the same thing. And these are the quick cooking ones, so they go really fast. Hey, and I actually have some of our family coming in from out of town again. If you've got a great idea for some fun kid toys that, let's turn that down, that don't use any kind of power. I'm like trying to restock my mom's toy supplies for the great-grandchildren that come to visit. I'd love to do small business. If you know anybody who's made some great kid toy or a good place to go buy some, that would be even better. Okay, while this is, let's see, simmer until thicken. Okay, so you go until it's sort of like thin mashed potatoes. We're not quite there. We're going to be there in a minute. And you sort of got to keep stirring through that whole thing. Now this takes a lot of chives. So we're going to just take this right off. And it does continue to thicken up a little as it sits longer. Let's see. Okay. It's close to thin mashed potatoes. And I don't think I'm going to put all this in because I really only need about 2 ounces. So we'll put that in and the chives in. And then if you want a salt and pepper to taste, usually the you don't need so much because the bouillon has salt in it already. But if you want to add a little pepper, you can. Got a bunch of chives stuck on there. Okay, and this is really, it'll thicken up just a little bit more. Whoop, and let's get that goat cheese all melted. This is one of my kids' favorite things. Becca, if you're watching, I don't think you guys ever watch, but if you are watching, you can see how easy this is. You could do this. You could do it hard too, but okay. So there you have it. And I'm going to cook it about another less than a minute, and it will be ready. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I will see you tomorrow for a dessert. I promise. Bye.